kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Looking downfield, it's McDowell. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
They'll snap it from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
there he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Rides the back on the option to give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Touch pass on the right. He's trying to get it in. Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Number 8 with the catch. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it! And he's in for the touchdown.
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Back to throw, it's McDowell. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Off play action. With the catch, it's White. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Catch in the middle, it's Willis. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll move the tight end. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. This one's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Grabbed behind the line, it's light. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to pass, it's McDowell. He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Off the play fake on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. On target to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks away on the left. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Now improvising. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think you just like the quarterback to have a little bit more awareness there on first down. I love being aggressive and wanting to throw the football, but you can't hold on to it for over 5 seconds. At some point, you just have to concede that the defense won the play and throw the football out of bounds, take the incompletion. Now you've taken a sack. I know it's only second down. You can still get this thing and move the chains, but you just made it a lot harder on yourself with that negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The give to the tailback. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's McDowell. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away and hammers it. You want to talk about flipping the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. RPO complete to open the drive. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Power ahead. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it'll be a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So guys, we'll see this offense again. Dropping back, it's McDowell. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Made a defender miss. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Grabbed in the middle, it's Willis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play-action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He leaves it with his back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll take another shot here. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all-line speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's a draw. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They'll run it on first and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. They'll send the back in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air, it's McDowell. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On third and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying to set up the screen. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down play from the gun. He's got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He wants to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
3rd down coming up.
All wideouts, no backs. Looking for a man. It's McDowell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
2nd down coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's White. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. Bringing the heat. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.